UFC 325 is here. UFC 324, I sucked ass, so we got to get some money back. UFC 324, we went, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4. We went 1-4. We had Arnold Allen at plus 185. That lost. I like that bet though. I'll take him versus Gene Silva at plus 185 all day, any day. Derek Lewis might be the worst bet I've ever placed in my life. I think he's done. I think, man, he looked like an old man in there. And it sucks because I'm a Houston dude and he's a Houston legend, but I think it's time he hangs it up, man. He did. I don't know what was up with him. He just did not look like himself. So we had O'Malley to get the finish in rounds 2 or 3 at plus 900, plus 1600. He did get the job done. He did not get the finish, though, so we ended up losing those. We did take Gaethje at plus 190 in the main event, so we got some money back there. We ended the night down minus 2.1 units, so we're trying to get that back on this card. We're going to track every bet for the entire year, so at the end of the year, we'll see how shitty I am or how good I am. So let's look at this card right here. I was looking at it earlier. So on the first fight of the main card, Malarkey and Quillen, I'm not a fan of this fight. Minus 1,000 is crazy. Plus 650, I still don't like it. I think on this one, I'm going to take over 1.5 rounds at plus 105. Y'all know I do not like paying juice, so I can definitely see this going over 1.5 rounds. So that's what I'm going to lock in on that first fight. Now on the Tai Tuivasa Teixeira, under 1.5 rounds, minus 280. Is that what's going to happen? Probably. They're probably going to go out there and bang it out. One of them get fucking dropped in the first round. But could they also go out there and get tired as shit? Yes, that's definitely possible too. So I think on this fight, I'm going to do a little bit of gambling. I want to do over 1.5 rounds at plus 210. But then I figure if it goes over 1.5 rounds, it's probably just going to go to decision. So I was looking at it. What do we got? So we got decision at plus 650. So I'm going to gamble on this one. I'm going plus 650 decision. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. But I think it's worth. I think plus 650 makes it worth the risk. So that is my official play for the Tai Tuivasa Teixeira fight. Decision plus 650. On the Fiziev and Rufi fight, dude, I like them both, but I think Fiziev is an absolute dog. The dude's a warrior. The dude's an animal. I'm taking Fiziev at minus 110. I know Rufi has a lot of hype too. I know people love him. I feel like Fiziev doesn't get much love. You know what? I wonder if it shows. It should probably show the percent of. I bet most of the bets. Oh no! Wow, most of the bets are on Fiziev. Okay. I'm going with Fiziev money line minus 110. That's my play on this one. That's who I think is the better fighter. That's who I think is going to win. On the Dan Hooker, man, I love Dan Hooker. I love his style. BSD is a dog. Do I want to pay minus 345? No. Do I plus 275? I think BSD is going to win, but I cannot pass up plus 275. I'm rolling Dan Hooker plus 275 money line. That's my play. That's my play for that one. I think that fight's going to be awesome. Honestly, all these fights are fucking sick tonight, man. The two cards to start the year, UFC's blessing us. We got no women on this fight. Not to knock the women, but 90% of their fights are fucking pretty boring unless you get a couple stars in there. And there's no hardcore wrestlers on this card either. It's all fucking just stand-up bloodbaths, man. It's gonna be sick. All right, anyways, to the main event, Lopez versus Volkanovski. Dude, this is a tough one. On the over/under rounds, minus 115. I can see this going to decision, but 5 rounds, man, you never know what could happen. I do not like paying juice, but I'm taking Volk at minus 148. That is my, I have to. I'm taking Volk at minus 148. And that is my official play on there. So, to recap, we got Quillen and Malarkey at over 1.5 rounds at plus 105. You see that changing right there? We got Tuivasa and Teixeira. We're going to go decision plus 650. We're going to go Fazeev money line minus 110, Dan Hooker plus 275 on the money line, and then we're gonna pay the 48 in juice and take Volk at minus 148. So hopefully we can turn this around and get on the winning side of things. If not, it'll just be funny as hell if I keep getting my ass kicked and y'all can fade me. But that is my plays.